What's going on, everybody? I know it took me a while to make this video, but it's finally here. I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the things that I like and dislike about the Yamaha MT-09. I did put about 3,000 miles, almost 3,000 miles on this bike. So I've been riding it quite a bit. Mainly for commute. I mainly ride it to work and to clients. Jesus, the bump on the road. So I'm gonna pull over on the same spot that I did my other reviews of the Yamaha Bolt and the MT-07, and then we'll talk about this bike for a little bit. I'm not gonna talk much on this road here because it is just chaos with bumps. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so the spot that I used to park is kind of taken by construction trucks. So I'm gonna try to make this review while riding. I just got two new tires, the S23s on the MT-09. Not because the other ones were out of their life, but it I ran over a screw the other day and it went all the way into the tire, and I patched it. I was able to make it home and I could ride it just fine, but you know, it's on a motorcycle. I didn't feel safe doing that. So I got two new tires. They were just installed, so this is my first time riding on them, so I'm trying to take it slow. Looks like they patched the roads here, which is good. We had a lot of bumps. I kind of stopped doing this little route here. So let's get to it. Let's get to the things that I like first, and then we'll talk about the things that I dislike. So what I like about this bike is the power delivery. Feels way more linear than the MT-07, probably because of the riding modes, and I usually ride on ride mode 2, and the power feels way more linear. It feels very good, actually. I love how the power delivery is on this bike, and it is just crazy powerful too. That's another thing that I like. It has so much passing power. I mean, it's not even funny. You're doing 80 miles per hour on the freeway, you want to pass someone, you still have a lot to go. So no issues there. Power is not an issue at all on this motorcycle. You don't need anything bigger than this for power. The other thing that I like about this bike is comfort. It's a very comfortable ride. In general, the seating position is very comfortable. The only time that I have a little bit of issues with the seating position is just if I stay on a motorcycle for over an hour. My left knee starts hurting a bit, but that's more of an issue with my knee because I have a bad knee. But it's a very upright sitting position. It feels very good. So in general, it's a very nice seating position. Let's see, what else do I like? I like the stability on this bike. One of the reasons that I sold my MT-07 was because it was not very stable on the freeway. It was stable until it got windy. So windy days on the MT-07 felt very... Windy days on the MT-07 felt very unsafe. It was like the wind would throw me all over the place on the freeway. So that was very sketchy. Other than that, I mean, the bike was an awesome bike, but the power delivery on the MT-07 was not as smooth as the MT-09, even though I can feel that the MT-09 has a lot more power. The MT-07 power delivery was not as smooth, right? So it's hard to explain it, but the MT-09 feels more like a, that's another thing that I like about the bike. The MT-09 feels more like a grown-up bike, like the way that it handles. It's a little bit heavier than the MT-07 on the way that it handles, so not as easy to throw around. But that's more of how I expected a big motorcycle to feel like. You know, like a 600 plus cc motorcycle. I expected it to feel a little bit more solid. And this bike delivers that. So that's another thing that I like. So in general, I really like this bike. This windscreen that I have, I don't think it's the cutest windscreen. It doesn't look great, but it works. So I keep it there because, you know, it gets very windy in the Bay Area. And I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, if you guys don't know. So the windscreen helps a lot. Let's see, what else? In general, many complaints about this bike. I love the bike. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to mention, I gotta throw this in the video. Another thing that I really like about this bike is the quick shifter. I freaking love the quick shifter. I can't stress it enough. It's just so good. And I didn't think I was gonna use it that much because I liked doing the rev matching on my MT-07, right? But the quick shifter, like, look at this. It's just so smooth, man, switching gear. And it works on downshift too. So, and it works on downshift. So let's say I'm going here, right? I want to downshift, just let go of the throttle, click down, and it downshifts and it rev matches. It's amazing, guys. I can't explain. Oh my god, I can't stress enough. Quick shifter, best thing on this motorcycle. Really, really amazing. The only thing that I kind of wish for, but that will be me needing to look into a different motorcycle, is because I use a motorcycle to commute to work, and sometimes I gotta carry tools, so it would be nice to have an easier way to, you know, put some saddlebags. I know it's possible, some people do use this bike for that. And a little bit more wind protection for the cold days. But that's because I was also interested into an adventure style motorcycle before I bought this bike. So it's not an issue with the bike per se. It's more of what I need a motorcycle for, you know. But in general, I mean, this bike is just an awesome motorcycle. I don't really have crazy fast. Has a lot of power, very usable power. I don't know about the top end because I've never ridden the bike that fast. I don't want to lose my license. Let's see. Let's talk about the things that I don't like about the bike now. And it's not really that I don't like. It's more of I had to really nitpick the things that I kind of dislike about this bike to put it in the video, just so it's not about the things that I like, right? So one of the things that I kind of dislike about this bike is the foot peg position. Whenever I'm at a stop, since I'm a short rider, the foot peg is right under my butt, right? So if I put my legs down, I either got to put them forward a little bit or backwards a little bit so they're not hitting the foot pegs. So it's literally right on the way where you would be standing, right on your standing position. Foot peg is right there. Let's pull over here. All right, so that's the bike. I'm not a big fan of how the windscreen looks, but it works really well. I have a Two Brothers exhaust. One thing that I gotta mention, the bike was tuned by the previous owner for the Two Brothers exhaust, but it did have a recall on the ECU, which supposedly the bike could stall when you're changing gears on the freeway when you let go of the clutch. So I did have that the ECU taken care of, and I think that flashed it, and that was done today because the bike does feel a little bit different on power delivery, and it's backfiring a little bit more. So I don't know, maybe I'll tune it again, or maybe I'll just throw the original exhaust there, because I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. But I mean, the bike still works awesome, still rides the same. Power delivery felt a little bit different, but still very smooth. So one of the, as I was saying, one of the things that I don't like, foot peg position. So whenever I stand on the bike, the foot peg is right where my leg would be. That's kind of uncomfortable for a short rider. The other thing that I'm not a big fan of is the clutch. Feels very, very hard. It can be somewhat adjustable, and I did already adjust mine to be somewhat lighter. But if you're stuck on traffic, let me open this here, get some air. Okay, but if you're stuck on traffic, doesn't feel great. What else? It's very hard to pick something that I don't like about this bike. I would say maybe because it is too fast. I kind of want to ride it too fast through traffic sometimes, just like weaving between cars. And I feel like I need but that's more me issue, and I need to chill out. One thing that I've been really interested on is adventure motorcycles. One that I looked into before buying this bike was a Triumph Tiger Sport 660. Because I don't want an adventure motorcycle that's too big, but I also don't want something that's too small. But if they made that motorcycle with a 765 engine, I would probably sell this bike and buy that bike. Other than that, I don't think I'll get rid of the MT-09. And I don't think I have said that about any of the other bikes that I own, about the Yamaha Bolt or the MT-07. So just so you guys have an idea. I love this bike. It's an awesome bike. So here's the Two Brothers exhaust. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it. It's pretty fucking loud. So, love the bike. This is basically the end of it. I'm going to go for a little ride and then head home. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's a beautiful bike. It rides amazing. Has a crazy amount of power. It is very smooth. It looks good. Not many complaints really. I just love the bike. So I know, quick review, but if you guys drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.